Hello everyone, my name is Ann Harrison Barnes, and today I have a very quick tip, well actually a couple of quick tips for you, and it's about the editing process. Now the first one is to listen to your characters, and I know I've talked about this in a podcast episode of Inspirational Journeys a while back, and I actually reiterated it in the podcast that I will link in the description. But one of the things that I've learned when you're listening to characters, sometimes your character will tell you that that they want to tell it, they need you to let them tell your story, which actually happened to me. And so when that happens, you really want to change from third person to first person, especially if your main character is the only point of view you're going to have. Now, there are some writers who, some thriller authors who switch points of view from scene to scene, well, from chapter to chapter and sometimes scene to scene. But to me, unless it's very clear who's the main character, who's the protagonist and who's the antagonist, to me, sometimes that can be a bit confusing. So in this case, with my book, A Journey of Faith, I am actually using Becca as my main character. So I'm sticking with her point of view and I'm telling her story. So I'm having to rewrite my book in first person. And now the second tip I wanted to give you is the questioning technique. Use the questioning technique. If you're going to write your character, your book in either first or third person, sorry, and it just depends on what you want to do, but if you're going to write it in either one, you need to question yourself about why would this character do what he or she does. Why does the character have this fear of mountain climbing, which for me is a question that I have. Why does your character act the way they do? What is the motivation behind their backstory? You may not put it in your book, but you're going to want to do ask yourself the questions and then turn around and do the research for that, because you want to make sure that, especially if you're writing a contemporary work, that your character or your book is authentic, and your readers are going to spot that if it's not. And that's a good thing about having betas, because having beta readers can catch that kind of stuff. So do your research, listen to your characters, and connect with them on a more intimate level by changing point of view if necessary as you're editing the book. And I've written a full book in third person, and now I'm working on changing it into first person. So that's how I can tell you guys this. So anyway, this is my quick video for you, my quick tip for you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Happy writing to each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.